So today I thought I'd mix it up a little bit and do a wholesome only video. So here's 10 wholesome stories that'll hopefully fuel your faith in humanity. You might want to get some tissues. My boyfriend needed glasses, he had broken frames, and didn't really have enough money to buy a pair. A lady overheard and decided to help with most of the cost of the glasses he picked out, and he paid the rest himself. Now his new glasses look really nice on his face. He was very grateful for that. Wholesome moment that stuck with me. An older lady asked where the pears were. They were right behind her, so I pointed. She laughed and said, "You were hiding them from me, weren't you?" I joked, "Yeah, they told me to hide them from you specifically." She grinned, tapped a random customer and said, "That girl was hiding the pears from me," leaving the customer totally confused. I was ringing up this lady once and noticed she bought a ton of this expensive chocolate. She was super excited and asked me if I had ever tried it. I said, "No, I haven't yet. They're kind of pricey." She mentioned it was on sale and got a few more bars, and I said, "I see you grabbed some more." She was like, "Yeah, actually this one's for you." She bought me chocolate. It was one interaction that I always remember. This is a feel-good story. I have a regular customer who is deaf, and he was a little difficult to get to understand at first, but he's very nice and very patient with anybody who will stop to give him the time of day, as most people think they're too busy. He's one of the few customers I will jump up to help. I was really drunk and started puking in the trash can in the women's bathroom since there was a line to get to a toilet. One of the girls in line held my hair up and rubbed my back, telling me I'd be okay. I drunkenly told her that I loved her. I may also have been crying. Wherever you are, bathroom girl, I still love you. I've been diagnosed with PTSD, depression, and anxiety, and I was at the pharmacy trying to get my meds filled, but my card kept declining. A couple of the meds have major side effects if I skip a dose, so I really couldn't go without them. I was frantic and trying to figure out what was wrong with my card when another lady smiled and swiped her card for me so I could get my medication refilled. I'm a wheelchair user. At a baseball game, a little girl came running up to me and climbed onto my lap. Her mom was apologetic, but I told her it was fine, no worries. Looking at the girl's face, I could tell she had some kind of developmental disability. Mom explained to me that the little girl's grandfather used a wheelchair and she missed him. I rolled around a little to give her a ride. She giggled and had a good time. Then she climbed off and went back to her mom. When I was in Philadelphia, a Samoan lady who ran a souvenir shop asked me where I was from. I told her I was from Scotland, and her face lit up and very excitedly ran into the other room and got out her Susan Boyle CD and a copy of Braveheart. A kid came into the electronics store looking for a laptop for his new business. I asked him what it was, and he said it's a clothing line that hires people in recovery. I told him that was admirable and got a little teary. He asked if addiction had touched my life, and I said both my parents are addicts. He said, "Mine too." I asked if he wanted a hug. We hugged for about 20 seconds and both teared up. I sold him the laptop and wished him well. He was a good kid, made my whole day. And number 10. When I was 18, I had a friend in the hospital with brain cancer. His time was limited. I visited him when I could. He was kind of a hippie alternative punk. I wore a leather jacket and had long hair. I walked to his room. A nurse saw me. Without saying a word, she walked to me and gave me a long, comforting hug. That's how I knew he passed. It really doesn't take any energy at all to just be nice to people. It takes way more energy to just be cruel, mean, and just rude. Just be nice, because you have no idea what someone else could be going through.